more coms than ROMs, but they are definitively supposed to be a rom-com. Some of them are much harder than they are. Some of them are quite easy. Hopefully. Well, we go into the first one. Here we go. There we go. There's your first still. Okay. Enough time for that. Here we go. And we begin with, which one is this movie? Is this You've Got Mail, French Kiss, Addicted to Love, or When Harry Met Sally? Which one is this? I should really want to bring this up now, isn't it? Whoopsie. I want to put a wee bit of, shall we say, mood music. Background music. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it's a little small. I just want a wee bit ambience. Right. The answer is When Harry Met Sally. Well done to the three of you that got that right. The second one. Is this? There is a man. He is on a hospital bed. Man and a woman in front. What I want to know is, what is the film? Is it Prelude to a Kiss, 2 Weeks Notice, While You Were Sleeping, or Hope Floats? That music not too loud, is it? I wanted where you can barely hear it. But, you know. Alright. Try to go for copyright-free music. The answer is While You Were Sleeping, 1995 Sandra Bullock, Bill Pullman film. She rescues him, but then she wants to see him in the hospital, so she pretends that she's his fiance because he's got amnesia. It's one of the very few films that I think my girlfriend likes of a rom-com. There we go, number 3. What's this one? Is it Pretty Woman, I Love Trouble, Runaway Bride, or Valentine's Day? The old Julia Roberts, she loves a rom-com, and that is Joan Cusack along with her. Rom-com movie 3. Is it Pretty Woman, I Love Trouble, Runaway Bride, or Valentine's Day? As the clock whittles down now. The answer is... Before you got that right, it is Runaway Bride from 1999. She teamed up again with Richard Gere for that one. As we go to number 4. You know where I'm going to go with this one, don't you? But which one? Is it Bridget Jones's Diary? Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason? Bridget Jones's Baby? Or Jerry Maguire? It's tinsel. Never a good look, is it? The answer. It was the first one. It was Bridget Jones's Diary. Edge of Reason came out 2003. Jerry Maguire came out in 96. Bridget Jones's Baby, I think, came out in 2015. As we go to number 5. Number 5 is like this. What is the movie? Is it Married to the Mob, Frankie and Johnny, One Fine Day, or Love Field? Mobile phones with the antenna coming out of them. You loved this as a kid. Wasn't he in a lot of things that the little chap on the right hand side of your screen? Wasn't he? Alex P. Lintz or something. Was he not in the Home Alone 3? Was he in that one? I think. The answer is One Fine Day. And 3 of you got that right. We're going to look at the scores at the end of question number 10. He was a very 90s kid. I must look him up afterwards, see what he looks like now. Number 6. Dennis as well, but maybe he was too young for that. ROMCOM movie 6 is this: Working Girl, Feast of Love, Sabrina, or A Smile Like Yours? This ROMCOM movie 6 is Working Girl, Feast of Love, Sabrina, or A Smile Like Yours. Next week's going to be a love quiz. Because it's around Valentine's Day. I haven't even started it yet. I don't know what to do. There's a couple of rounds I'm thinking of. It is Sabrina. From 1995. Greg Kinnear, Harrison Ford, Juliette Ormond. I always thought Juliette Ormond was French. But I get her mixed up with Juliette Binoche. That's probably why. One of Greg Kinnear's first movie roles as well. As we go to number 7. Reese Witherspoon, another stalwart of the rom-com. But what is this Reese Witherspoon movie? Is it Sweet Home Alabama, Just Like Heaven, How Do You Know, or Cruel Intentions? Sweet Home Alabama, Just Like Heaven, How Do You Know, or Cruel Intentions? Seen this about 10 times. I have actually seen this one. Against my will, I must add. That's the guy, John Heder, that you probably know from Napoleon Dynamite. That's Mark Ruffalo, and the answer is Just Like Heaven. Yeah, he's dead. Mark Ruffalo is dead, and he comes back from... Oh. Two people thought that was Sweet Home Alabama. It is not. It is Just Like Heaven from 2005. I'm guessing you only did, Jeff. And Rainbow goes into the lead. No, Reese is dead, right. Reese is dead. Oh, right. I thought he was dead. I see, I get mixed up. Sometimes they don't compute in my head. Will we go for the next one? Number 8. First one of these I haven't seen. You haven't seen Just Like Heaven? Actually, they all blend into one, don't they, really, some of these? What's this one? Is this She's All That? Summer... That's supposed to be Catch. Spelt that wrong. Summer Catch, She's the Man, or Mean Girls? Arch. What the fuck am I actually have this down as small as possible. Supposed to be Summer Catch, not Summer Carch. The answer is She's All That. Is that like is this like an Ugly Duckling kind of one? Where it's one of these ones where they think that this girl is ugly and they have to make her beautiful, even though she's not ugly to begin with. But it's America. He's All That. He's All That is the remake with the guy from Cobra Kai. Anyway. This woman is down a manhole. But who is it? Or what is it? Is it Enchanted, The Prince and Me, Hitch, or Penelope? What is this rom-com? Movie number 9. Is it Enchanted, The Prince and Me, Hitch, or Penelope? This is like, I would classify this as like Elf, only not at Christmas kind of film, isn't it? Like someone that has come from a different place, kind of. It's Enchanted, 4 out of 4. Got that right. Number 10 is this one. And then we'll look at the scores. Number 10. Is this 50 First Dates, Blended, Never Been Kissed, or The Wedding Singer? I wonder what that person's got behind Drew Barrymore. I've just noticed that. What in the... What is that? What is that behind Drew Barrymore's head? I I think this might be one where somebody might get it wrong. Could I be right? Yep, I'm right. Yep, somebody went for it. That is not Adam Sandler. That is David Arquette. And the movie is Never Been Kissed. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at the scores and see who is in the lead, shall we? And it is Rainbow Blackout is in the lead with 250,000 points. Roll Sorts in second with 227,383. Cuts Place in third with 132,037. Nuka Nuka in fourth with 40,033. But plenty of time to catch up. You've never seen any of these movies. Even in Nuka. Some of them are a bit obvious. Right. Here we go. Another 20 to go. You've seen all of them. This one. Is it Down to You, A Guy Thing, Save the Last Dance, or 10 Things I Hate About You? I got me supply today of this in the post. Iron Brew Extra. I don't know what's extra about it. Just the fact it's got no sugar in it. But then they have sugar-free Iron Brew, so I don't know what the difference is. May have an adverse effect on activity and attention. Children. Oh, there we go. Right. You're worried about this one. The answer is 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger, and that's Julia Stiles. Right. Number 12 goes a bit like this. Extra iron. I don't know what's extra about it. Extra iron. Extra taste, no sugar. Oh, it's a J-Lo film. It's a J-Lo film. But what J-Lo film is it? I noticed she's got a new one out with Owen Wilson. This quiz has made me realise I like rom-com. But what is this rom-com? Is it Made in Manhattan, The Wedding Planner, The Backup Plan, or Monster in Law? What is this rom-com? Made in Manhattan, The Wedding Planner, The Backup Plan, or Monster in Law? Although I wouldn't mind a cup of tea now, has to be said. Right. The answer is... Oh, you all went for it and you all got it right. It was Made in Manhattan. With J-Lo and Ralph Fiennes. 13. This. Here we go. Is it Serendipity, High Fidelity, Must Love Dogs, or America's Sweethearts? This sounds like a B-side to The Weekend or something, doesn't it? So, what is this movie? Is it Serendipity, High Fidelity, Must Love Dogs, or America's Sweethearts? And the answer is, after everybody's got it, it is Serendipity. From about 2001. High Fidelity came from 2000. Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack. I'm a bit older. I think these are mainly based on dating a rom-com lover from 2002 onwards. I kind of went through rom-coms, and I don't know, rom-coms seem to be only a thing from a certain point in time to some people. What's this one? Is it Reality Bites, Meet the Parents, Keeping the Faith, or There's Something About Mary? Nice cap there. What is this rom-com? Is it Reality Bites, Meet the Parents, Keeping the Faith, or There's Something About Mary? There's a couple of older ones coming up, I think. As we go to the halfway stage of the quiz. Where we find it is Meet the Parents. Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller. I was too bad to put Meet the Fockers, but then I thought to myself, maybe we might get pulled on the name. He kind of looks like the guy, you know, the waxwork in Art Attack. Could be worse, it could be showing you 30 Hallmark movies. Number 15. Is this Goodbye Lover, My Best Friend's Wedding, The Family Tree, or The Wedding Date? Goodbye Lover, My Best Friend's Wedding, The Family Tree, or The Wedding Date? Had the radiator on again, it's too bloody warm here. Let's see what you've put. All these movies exist. Only one has got Deborah Messing in it. That's The Wedding Date. It is The Wedding Date. Only one person got it right. Best Friend's Wedding is Julia Roberts and Cameron Diaz. Yep, it's The Wedding Date from 2005, I believe. I think you're right in that the same guy appears in both. I'm pretty sure that same guy appears in The Best Friend's Wedding too. Ooh, Rainbow Black, I got one wrong. Yeah. I'm just have seen all these films. Right. Next one. This is a bit of an older one. Not Julia Roberts, yeah. Question 16. Is this Some Kind of Wonderful, Say Anything, Pretty in Pink, or 16 Candles? The answer is, that's Eric Stoltz. I think it's from 1984, this one. Leah Thompson is in this as well, if that gives you any more hints. He's like a mechanic or something. It's Some Kind of Wonderful. Some Kind of Wonderful. Who gambled correctly? It was Some Kind of Wonderful. Yep. Number 17 is this. Bit more up to date. Is this Snatched, I Feel Pretty, Trainwreck, or How to Be Single? They're not getting hard. They're not getting harder. Some of them are harder. Some of them are not. Some of the going to be obvious ones here. Coming up. You'll be fine. Right, this is Amy Schumer, and she was in 3 of these, I think. Yeah, I think How to Be Single is the other one. What do you call her? Rebel Wilson. But this is Trainwreck, of which all 3 of you got it correct. Well done. As we go to number 18, and it goes like this. Complete guess. Was it? Trainwreck, yep. What is this? Is this Waitress, The Food of Love, Bedtime Stories, or No Reservations? What's this one? Is this Waitress, The Food of Love, Bedtime Stories, or No Reservations? Have a clue. Also not a clue. Oh. Have you guessed this one? Apparently, this is now a musical. A very successful musical. It's Waitress. Starring Kerry Russell there and Nathan Fillion. Yeah. It's a musical now. I think it's a musical. It's definitely like a play anyway. Waitress is the correct answer. No Reservations is Catherine Zeta-Jones, if I remember rightly. Pretty sure. Number 19 is this. What is it? Is it Failure to Launch, The Good Girl, 500 Days of Summer, or New Girl? This is number 19. Failure to Launch, The Good Girl, 500 Days of Summer, or The New Girl? That is, was it Zoe Deschanel? Is that the way you call her? Deschanel? I didn't. Deschanel, I'll call her. It is funny when researching her, she appears in a 2020 video of Katy Perry's, which I always find funny because they kind of look alike. They look like they're twins, apart from the fact one is about 6 years older than the other one. The answer is 500 Days of Summer, of which all three of you got it correct. As we go into number 20, and then we'll find out what the scores are after this. Can't remember what video it is. That's why she was in the video, was it? I don't know. Wasn't a big one. It was a 2020 video, so Katy Perry's gone. Dead and gone by now. I hate the fact that Seth Rogen is 2 years younger than me. He really shouldn't be. But anyway, what is this film? Is it Long Shot, Knocked Up, Superbad, or This Is 40? Let's see, what have we got for this one? This is one that Catherine Hegel, I think that's what her name is, would like to forget. It's Knocked Up. She doesn't like this movie, even though she starred in it. Shouldn't have taken the money. Right. Let's look at the scores, shall we? And we have a bit of a jump here. Well, there's about... yeah, well. Blue Blackout's in first position with 420,371. All Sources in second with 352,547. That's placed in third with 303,641. Nuclear Nukes in fourth, 87,611. I would say it's all to play for between the top three, because there are some stinkers in these last 10 and some easy ones. You just have to be quick with your fingers as we go into the final 10, of which this is the next one. Here we go. Number 21. Yep, it's number 21. It says so down here. Down there it says 21. Number 21. is this one. What is it? Is it Silver Linings Playbook, Serena, Wet Hot American Summer, or American Hustle? Silver Linings Playbook, Serena, Wet Hot American Summer, or American Hustle? Not even a funny film. Yes, this seems to be. Whenever I was looking at this one, this seems to really divide people, and it's got quite a lot of recognition and awards, but it seems to be all from the critics and not from people who have actually watched the film. I have not watched the film, but from looking at what other people have reviewed about it, they don't like it either. It's massively overrated, is the general consensus, and the consensus is it's Silver Linings Playbook, of which 3 of you got that right. Yeah. It's a drama that markets as a comedy. Fails on both fronts, probably. Right. We go on to number 22. And it is this. Here we go. Which one is it? Is it Mamma Mia, Step Up, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, or Into the Woods? Somebody clicked too quick, I wonder. Perhaps you did. Click far too. Yeah, because it was Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. The sequel to Mamma Mia. As we go on to number 23. What is it? Is it How to Marry a Millionaire, The 7-Year Itch, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, or Some Like It Hot? Bow tie, bow tie, bow tie alert, bow tie alert. All these are Marilyn Monroe films, but it is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Number 24. Is this nearly encroaching their picture there? I need to move away from them. Oh, that way. That way. Number 24 is this. Is it The Lovebirds, The Big Sick, Ruby Sparks, or Booksmart? The neighbour's cat goes in my window now. and what it does is it hits its back leg against my window, like it's knocking my window with their back feet. I now have 2 cats, so it doesn't really get any treats anymore. Is there a bow tie under the scarf? Yeah. The answer is the Big Sick, which is, for some reason, it's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not entirely sure why. Sick what? The Big Sick what? Is it? Got great reviews that came. Yeah. Right. What is this movie? This is number 25. What is it? Is it Role Models, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Getting to the Greek, or The 40-Year-Old Virgin? I haven't seen it in years, so I don't remember much about it now. I kind of get mixed up with the other one, of which is on this list as well. That being Getting to the Greek, but this was Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Was it Getting to the Greek that had the furry walls? The carpeted walls? I always remember about that one. Number 26. Is this? Was it? Is it a sequel? Or just like a sort of a spin-off? What about this one? Is this Practical Magic, The Proposal, Miss Congeniality, or The Lake House? He looks like he's lost weight or something, and like from this picture anyway. You know, what he looks like there to now. Or maybe it's because he was younger. I don't know. The answer is The Proposal with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Do you remember that other one he did with Jason Bateman? You know, like the one where they switch places. I don't even remember what it's called now. Quite like that one. The Change Up, was it called that? I think it might have been called that, something like that. Anyway, number 27 goes something like this. Is this The Ugly Truth, Friends with Benefits, 13 Going on 30, or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Is this The Ugly Truth, Friends with Benefits, 13 Going on 30, or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? The answer is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I think that's Kate. Is that Kate Hudson? I think it might be. And Matthew Mahogany, as Mark Wood would call him. As we go on to number 28, and 28 goes like this. Yep. Cher, slightly younger. Although she's probably younger in the other film there, in terms of parts. What is this? Is this Moonstruck, Silkwood, Mermaids, or Steel Magnolias? Question number 28. Is it Moonstruck, Silkwood, Mermaids, or Steel Magnolias? And the answer to this one is from 1987, I believe this one is from. And it is Moonstruck, of which the three of you got that right. Right. Number 29. Oh, crack me knees, crack me knees. Right. Here we go. Is this How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Brown Sugar, Waiting to Exhale, or Soul Food? See what the answer is. The answer is How Stella Got Her Groove Back. So we get to the final question of the night, and yeah, here we go. There we go. It's a Jennifer Aniston movie. He's been in about 50 rom-coms. What I want to know is, which one is this one? Is it Bruce Almighty, Rumour Has It, Love Happens, or Along Came Polly? Let's see who went for this one. The answer is Love Happens. Love Happens with only one person getting it. I'm going to bring myself over here. Here we go. And we're going to have a look and see what is a rom-com. They do not exist to me. Let's look at the results. The results are Rainbow Blackout has won with 601,938. Raw Sorts is in second with a commendable 543,498. Let's Plays is in third with 391,040. And Nook of the Nook, who knows nothing about romantic comedies, but still gets 126,566. Well done. That is the results. What does that mean? That means that Jeff, aka Rainbow Blackout, wins a prize. And that prize comes from 1996. And it is from Funhouse. Funhouse with Pat Sharp. Let's look at the great prizes you could be winning tonight. Virtually.
Blast your way through the ball run and grab a duffel bag. Go for the slip and slide and discover a mystery prize. Take a spin on the wild slide and fast forward yourself to some video tokens. There's a cracking calculator if you can figure a way through the monster maze. Tangle with the danger net and pick up a radio cassette recorder. Surf through the balloon tunnels and jump on a brand new skateboard. You'll get a slam dunk ball if you go all the way on the bobsleigh. If you wriggle through the crawl tube, you'll get a giggle out of some fun stationery. The fireman's pole is worth a crash, and when you do, you'll get a bowling bash. Take off on the flying fox and be snap happy with an Instamatic camera. There's a bicycle helmet and gloves for whoever makes it to the top of the net ladder. Go for the angular triangular and corner yourself a trendy watch. Do the trick on the magic curtain and pocket yourself a Funhouse Filofax. Take the turning twister and it's your turn to win these box games. And jump into the giant steps and land up with a beanbag.
Yeah. No, he surely wants a Filofax. Come on now. Oh, look at that. Look at that for a beanbag. If you go round, they get all, well, they don't get all the prizes. They just they have to go round the assault course and they have to pick up tokens. And then at the end.